Chicago to communities across Africa. Sonny Akbi is the founder of A Boy and His Dream, an organization providing scholarships, mentorship, food, and hope to underserved youth, all inspired by his own personal journey growing up in Africa and building a life here in Chicago. Sonny, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much. It means a lot to have me.
Yeah, looking forward to you telling your story.
Absolutely. That's why we're here.
Yeah. So for people just learning about it, what is the mission of A Boy and His Dream?
Well, A Boy and His Dream, first of all, is my story, my personal story. The mission of A Boy and His Dream is to ensure that every situation, every past adversity that affected me, I'm officially going after them by creating resources for the children who might face those similar situations. And if you can prevent it, you can stop it. If you can also recognize it, you can work to prevent it. So everybody benefit. So that's what we're doing right now. So this story was written in 2015, tell how I was born out of wedlock and how that disturbed my childhood upbringing. I suffered a lot, deprivation, all kinds of deprivation, you know. It was just crazy. But as I grow older, different season comes relief and learning lessons. And at the end of the day, after all the suffering, at the end of the day, I got a very perfect opportunity to come to the United States, and I took advantage of that situation. So I came in here, learned the government, the tradition, the skill set, went back to school, studied at Purdue University up to a master's degree in accounting and finance, and I decided to better me than tell the story, and now create the foundation to help prevent a situation happening to any child that might be born into that same situation, because those children being born and outside marriages, they suffer. They lack a lot of parental care, love, acceptance mostly, and that's all that have affected me. So now that we created it, every student that would be born into such predicament will have a leverage. And I have a team, and we have the story, we have a book, we have a team that helping to do the programs that we created, such as scholarship, mentorship, accountability, just helping these young men and women. Remember, it's not just for the boys, but it's for the
youth as well.
Yeah.
Why was it so important for you, with everything you went through as a child, to make sure that kids in a similar situation also have positive outlooks a little bit down the line? Well,
that's a great question to ask. I know what I felt going through it. It was so excruciating, the pain, the emotional burden that I bear that was never spoken. And if I can help other children to prevent it, you can't stop it. You can help them to minimize the situation so that they can also go through it and learn, but however, they would have learned how to sustain it. Because if it wasn't God, I would have not been able to sustain it. So we created that. I created it now as a team. So we are going to target every youth that will go through that, or even young adult, people at your age, they still suffer childhood trauma that's never reconciled. So I help them now to balance all that by telling the story and then doing the scholarship, doing the mentorship, helping teach them the skill set that they need to succeed.
And you guys got a gala coming up soon, too. Can you tell us a little bit about that and how it benefits future youth as well?
Absolutely. So we have a gala coming up. So how I get through fundraiser and plus public donations. And that gala, we're going to be raising funds. And 100% of every proceed raised go through the problem solving. That's how we give scholarship and mentorship. We don't get paid doing it. So I encourage people to come to the gala on February 21st at the Midland Hotel. Just get a table, buy a ticket, invite your friends and family, because we're going to raise that funds. And we're going to utilize the funds to fund the programs that we have here in Chicago and in Nigeria. So we have given over 75 scholarships.
Wow.
I mentored over 40 kids through university. Many of them graduated. They married now. They're holding the society.
And you even got a couple on your board as well.
Yes, we have 3 serving on the board right now. The secretary and the treasurer went through the program. One is went back to medical schools right now, and one is in finance, and one is graduating from University of Missouri as electrical engineering. So look at, we're raising those youth to become a leader that we want to see served, so that the community can be better. And one thing you need to understand is the fact that we help those kids to get out of those communities so that they from their suffering. Now we are reducing crime rate. reducing
Right.
suffering and building this
And
young
give it back
leader
to the
and give it back to the community.
Man, it's a beautiful
so that's
story.
what A Boy and His Dream is all about.
All right, Sonny, appreciate you sharing your story.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you. And I also want to thank all the supporters, people that have been helping and donating. And I just want you guys to know that without you constantly supporting and giving love, and my family at home who has given me the courage and inspiration of my beautiful wife and 2 children. And we want to say thank you. And also,
we're running out of time.
Thank you so
Sonny.
much.
Appreciate your time. We're looking forward to the gala coming up in February. Thanks again.
Thank you.